What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always and staying healthy in these troubling times. Welcome back to another Tekken 7 boss breakdown, and I'm joined by the king of the Iron Fist, the troubled boy, the emo kid, Jin Kazama, who took down Ogre himself. You can actually run into him in Treasure Battle, I'm sure you have, where you fight Ascended Jin, or Azure Jin as he is called by some people. But I see it as Ascended Jin. Well, basically the Jin that took down Ogre, he's very strong and he can do some really cool stuff. Yes, so that obviously is something normal Jin can't do. This is when Jin has injected supplements into his veins. He can do this sort of stuff. Some really cool stuff, but there isn't too much to Ascended Jin, so this should be very fast. And I'm going to have to say straight away that looking at his moveset, I actually think he was, as you know, Tekken 7 didn't have the biggest budget due to Tag 2, the game prior being such a mess, such a commercial failure. So I think they went like, okay, what assets do we have? And in Tekken 6, in the scenario campaign, you can actually run into a boss Jin. And I think that this is the same Jin. This is the Tekken 6 boss Jin is Ascended Jin in Tekken 7. Why is that? Do you recognize this loop? I'm sure you do if you've played... so that's the ultimate hook fist done by just pressing forward +2. After having already done a normal electric or wind god fist. Or a standing 4. And you can follow up with forward 2. Yeah. That boss will literally electric you, and then you're floated, and then those endless electrics endlessly combo you. It's an infinite, and it's quite annoying to get struck by. If you don't believe me, play that game, and you'll see very quickly what I mean. You'll tear your hair out. Unfortunately, you can't do that here, because as soon as you do one ultimate hook fist, that's an ultimate hook fist, you see the opponent is thrown far back. So they were pretty smart here, because if you would have left it the way it is, like in Tekken 6, in Treasure Battle, I think people would have been a little bit annoyed. Oh, the AI indefinitely combos me. It's an infinite. Yeah, not too much fun to be had there. So I understand why they did that. But so again, from a standing 4, on hit, I think it has to hit. Yes, he can do the forward 2. And then as soon as one of these forward 2 connects on block or on hit, you just press forward 2. There's no execution whatsoever. And he'll just do another one. And he dashes very deeply, as you can see. Automatically, very fast deep dash electric. On block it is +5, just like a normal electric wind hook fist. But again, yes, very easy to do. Obviously, crazy pressure. And this is something you can utilize to do some really cool combos. So like I showed you at the start with the... oh god, the Hell Sweep combo. Let's see if I can do a basic combo. Oh my god. I mean, seriously? Recording for YouTube. You see something like that, just super stylish and cool. And again, I'll show the Hell Sweep combo. Really nice. Some extra damage, but just super flashy. And if I have rage, we can do something like this. Something like that, you know, if you want like no damage whatsoever. Ooh, even included a little waifu there after the bound. That's how good I am. But as you can see, he can do some really cool stuff with that. And then other things we have are back 1 +4. He does the mental alertness, but as you can hear, this is a normal mental alertness. And this is the super version. You see, he says, and he covers way more ground. So again, normal, and then super version. And here you can actually do a Michael Jackson moonwalk if you want. That's the super ultimate mega magnum version. So again, normal, super, ultra magnum. You see how much I slide? Now that's a moonwalk. So this is done by pressing back 1+4. And I have a super hell sweep from here. You see how fast it is? I have an ultimate hook fist. You see how fast? I'm just pressing 2, by the way. No execution. 2. And if I press 4, I get a hell sweep where he dashes in extremely far, and it's super fast. And of course we have a super fast CD1. So yes, that's how this works. You have CD1, hook, and basically hell sweep from this stance. And you can choose to do the stance short or very, or very far away. Oh god, sorry. Short, far away. You see how far back I slide, and then you can follow up with 1, 4, or 2, or you can choose to do nothing, obviously. So that's a pretty cool stance. Then we have his down 1+2, mental alertness 2, or well, basically Zen. And as you can see, it has a built-in sidestep towards the right, which is massive. It's a very big sidestep. So if I do Zen 2, I'm in his back immediately. That's a pretty cool spacing tool as well. And we have the normal options, like Zen 4, for example. And then the final change is that anytime he transitions from a string or a move into Zen, you can just tap down for 2 to get an electric. This is insanely hard to do with normal Jin, manually, because the execution is super strict. So here you can do it flawlessly and super fast with no execution whatsoever. So again, I have access to the hook fist, downward 1. Again, you get the just frame version, no execution, or you get the hell sweep. So again, all of these 3 options are there. Interestingly, I was like, oh, I can do some cool combos with this. This cancel does not work on airborne opponents at all. You'll get the normal 2. So here, interestingly, you have to do it manually if you are airborne. But on the ground, you have access to this for crazy pressure. And so yeah, pretty interesting. Those were all of the changes from normal Jin to Ascended Jin. So it's not a shitload of stuff, but yeah, basically really cool combos, crazy electric pressure, and some interesting mix-ups, I guess, from back 1-4. But it's kind of slow to come out. Nothing here is broken at all, I would say, except for the electric pressure. That's pretty insane. So all in all, easily the least overpowered boss character. I mean, this is no Shin Akuma or Final Devil, or even Devil Kazumi, I think. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this breakdown, and I hope I'll see you on the next video. Take care, everyone.